Hey everybody, it's Derek.
And Lizzie.
And we're back with the Board Game Spotlight Game Night Live. We're so excited to be here to talk about a new game coming from Renegade Game Studios, which is currently live on Kickstarter, called
The
Search for Lost Species. If you're familiar with the previous game, Search for Planet X, this is going to have similarities, but of course the theme here is that we are searching for a lost species of animal. And I just want to note, Lizzie and I had talked about this. One of the really cool parts about this game specifically and the campaign that Renegade is running is the attention to detail and their partnership with Rewild. So if you're not familiar with Rewild, it's an organization, like a foundation, where they are literally, they are searching for these species. And in the game, like, we're going to search for the Zug's monitor, but in the game, there are species like, let's see if I can get on screen here. You've got the Attenborough's long-beaked echidna. And you've got the, I'm going to probably butcher these names, I'll try not to, but Xiao Shop's owl, maybe? I can say this one, Aru flying fox, the Wandi Woi tree kangaroo, and then you've got the East Sepik monkey grasshopper. And we are searching for the Zug monitor.
So these are all actual real animals. These are ones that Rewild is trying to locate in the wild to confirm their
existence,
continued
right?
existence.
Yeah.
We're trying to support them and make sure that we can protect these animals so they don't go extinct.
It's very cool.
So, very
and then
awesome
the game
project.
is also going to have, they're using a factory that uses renewable energy, gray water recycling. It's going to be all, it's like sugarcane paper, so it's all going to be like all very
it's not going to be
environmentally friendly. Yeah, no shrink wrap, no plastics. It's very cool, and I love it. I absolutely love that Renegade is doing this with this title, because they easily could have, gone with another route and had a bunch of plastic and a bunch of really cool parts in the game. But even so, the game feels extremely well made.
It is.
You can see we've got these wooden pieces for the mountains, and you've got wooden meeples, and this boat is just, honestly, I love the boat.
Of course you do.
It's just great. It's a little extra piece, and it's just so nice to see that. But anyways, let's talk about the gameplay. So
it does have an app. It is app-based.
It does, and you can look right above me, actually. We've got an app here. Lizzie's already set it up. I'm going to walk you through exactly what's happening here. If you've seen the Kickstarter page, you probably have an idea of what you're looking at. If you've not, I'm going to go ahead and show you what's up. So we are going to go to tell the map which way we're oriented, and we're sitting to the south. Now, that's very, very important, because that's going to tell the app how to give you clues when searching for lost species. So do not mess this part up. Then you pick your complexity, your difficulty, right?
And everyone can pick their own complexity. So if you've played it a lot, you can make it a little more difficult for you. And someone who's never played it at all can go in the easy beginner mode and still have that same chance as anyone else who's going to play with you.
Absolutely. And I think that's great. I'm just going to... Did you pick novice? Because I feel like...
I did.
Okay. I feel like I want to do novice for the stream just because it's so difficult to live stream and also focus on the game. I don't want to... We'll do novice.
Let's give ourselves a little break.
So then this is going to it's going to give me clues, okay?
So I've already done mine because I'm wearing a baby.
And you'll see that the map is divided into different hexes, and you're going to take notes on those hexes using the information that it gives you at the start, but then also as you search the different hexes on the board using boat and by foot and getting research topics, you're going to eventually figure out where the lost species is located. So
hopefully,
hopefully, right?
that's the goal.
So then to start here, I've got, if I look in the one, and I'll try to get this on camera.
I'll try not to listen.
It's okay. Let me see. I'm trying to figure out a good place to put this on camera.
Is yours one no toad?
It is. One is
so
no
we had
toad.
the same.
So we had the same.
clues.
And I kind of figured that was the case.
Well, especially
so
since we're both beginner.
There's no lorry in 3.
So there's 4 different animals that we know that are on the island. So we have lories, coos, toads, and python, and each of them have a specific clue that will help you in relation to where this lost species is. So lories, they are always in a particular formation, so we actually have this little...
String.
It's green, so it's...
Like this. Like over here, if you put it on. There you go.
There, yeah.
And it's always in that particular
So they will
shape.
be in this, so obviously it can rotate, but they're going to be in this shape, and so it does actually lay perfectly over the... piece of paper, so you can be like, okay, well, there's one here. Would it fit in that space. No, that one's too far, and you can kind of use that. There's also the couscous. So they are, there's going to be 3 areas of couscous, and they are 1 or 2 areas from both of the other couscous. So they are all going to be grouped very closely together.
Yep.
We also have toads, and they are adjacent to at least 2 empty spaces. So there are 2 genuinely empty spaces
that are
next to a toad space. And then the last is a python, and the python is never going to be adjacent to a couscous. So those are just always clues that you always have when you're playing the game, and then throughout the game we can go research other clues, and we will also have something called conferences, and those conferences will give clues to everyone at the table at the same time.
Yeah. And then you also can go, there's going to be these on the board when we reach these spaces. There are 2 conferences that will take place.
That I just talked about.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, you totally just talked about them, but I was writing, so I was zoned out.
We also, at the beginning of this game, get a clue specific to the Zugs monitor, and that is also printed on the card, and it says the Zugs monitor is not across a mountain from any couscous. So if you find a couscous and they happen to be next to a mountain, you know that the lost species, the monitor, is not going to be across the mountain from that.
Right.
So that's, again, a clue everyone has at the beginning. That is open information.
I'm actually going to move this over here.
Wow.
Not to be over your face.
Rude.
But if I move my sheet up...
Oh, so people can see yours better?
I think they might be able to see... Because you have to have yours close to you, you know what I mean?
do, yeah.
So, like, maybe...
Well, I know, but if I
don't know, we'll figure it out.
move...
We'll figure it out. And I can show off my
You have better handwriting. It's probably better that way.
That's not... I mean, you know...
It's very true. I have awful handwriting.
So let me show you this player screen. So the player screen has a lot of the information Lizzie just talked about,
basically,
as far as the rules for the different animals. But then it tells you the actions. And the part of the game here is that there's actually a time track. So the player who's furthest behind is going to continue to play until they've caught up. And so it's going to take time to take action. So you can visit the different towns to gain these sometimes one-time use abilities, sometimes into the game abilities, and also to be able to research one of the topics from the game. You can also survey, which is how you're searching these hexes. You can do that by boat or on foot, and it costs different time for that. You can also play a camera trap token. The camera trap is going to tell you everything that is in that exact hex. So it's going to give you perfect information.
Well, I mean, it will not tell you, hey, the lost species is
that's
here.
That's fair. But it'll say, hey, it's empty, or the lost species could be there, right? But if there's a lorry there, it's going to say, hey, there's a lorry there. You're not going to get this token back until the expedition leader has come to this space right here.
So you do want to try and use it so that you don't lose it.
Same with town tokens.
Yes. But it does push you ahead quite a bit. It is for spaces to use it.
Then the last action you have is to locate the lost species. So once you feel like you've deduced exactly where you think the lost species is, you're going to go ahead and take that action. Now, if you're wrong, it doesn't end the game, but it does give you a pretty big penalty of moving you 5 up on the track, which could hurt.
Which,
it could potentially hurt you. So you don't want to just willy-nilly throw those out there.
You want to be fairly certain.
Right. And then you've got the expedition leader, which we'll talk about when it happens.
Yep.
So let's go ahead and go. I'm going to hit start the game. It tells you where to place your scientists. So we're starting on 7. Lizzie and I both have an app together. I'm going to turn the music off. And I am first because I am furthest behind on the track. So let's go ahead and survey by boat. So surveying by boat is going to cost me 2 time. You move 4 to 6 spaces. So I'm going to go 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 spaces. And I tell the app, and so I just want to mention, Lizzie and I are going to be talking about things that we may not say if we're actually competitively playing this at the game, because we want you to be able to see what's happening, and so that way you're not lost. We don't want there to just be a lot of dead space and dead air. So we want you to kind of be able to follow along. Hey, what's up, Justin? Good to see you over on Facebook. Thanks for watching. But, you know, I wouldn't necessarily say, hey, I'm going to survey by boat and I'm going to look for lorries. If I was playing this with you, like, I probably wouldn't say that out loud.
You would not.
But, you know, I would say, we'll go for it.
But it's not fun to watch us silently making moves.
Searching by lorry, and then I'm going to go, this is 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then this is going to tell me there is one. Yeah, so I'm not going to tell you exactly what I found, but you can see there that, okay.
I'm not
Got some
looking.
information, yeah. Just etch a sketch that away. You didn't hear anything.
Okay. How should I?
And of course, you can take notes on your paper, right?
Yes.
So you can. That's super helpful to be able to do that. Hey, Michael, good to see you. The baby's doing very well. Baby's sleeping. He was super tired today, so he's out right
Okay.
now.
Please move me to 11. So I did
So
by
you
boat.
did by boat.
By
Okay.
boat.
All right.
So I went
search
7 to 11. I'm not.
Fine. Fine.
Cute little
I
animal.
am gonna. You found a cute little animal.
Well, I said that's the one I searched for. I don't know. What are they like?
Oh, you know what? I didn't move our people. I moved 2 spaces.
The
Sorry.
couscous.
And
I'm
you did
assuming
too,
there's some kind of mammal because
as
it's
well.
bird. I'm assuming mammal,
Sorry, I totally
amphibian, and
forgot to do
reptile.
You're gonna be up. You'll be up. Because I went 2 spaces,
okay.
then you went 2
So
spaces.
it's me
Yeah.
back to back. Ooh. We're gonna go. Okay, we're gonna go by foot. So I'm gonna
Okay,
go
so that's going to be 3 time. So 1, 2, and 3. Now, whenever the expedition leader is the furthest behind Meeple or Pawn, that's when the expedition leader is going to take their turn.
Okay.
It's very simple. All right, so let me know when you're finished.
I am finished.
All right, so I am going to visit town. So visiting town is 1 time, and I have to place my town marker on the board, and you have to move into the
Oh,
town.
I ended in 7, please.
Okay. And you get to take one of these cards, and I'm going to take the Town Elder. Now, the Town Elder is going to allow me to immediately research a 2nd time. So when you go to town, you get to research. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell the app that I am visiting town, and then it's going to ask me what I want to research, and we're going to research the lorries, okay? And there you go. So there is an action that I can write on my board. I use a lot of shorthand, so you're probably really not going to be able to understand or even see that. But then I get to do it again because this is an immediate action to research. And so we're going to go one more time here. And we're going to research the couscous. Okay. Wow. Okay, so that's great. That's a really great clue there. That's going to be very helpful.
Okay. My turn?
No, it's the expedition leader's turn.
Oh, he's the first back. Oh.
So the expedition leader is going to move, and at this point, going, whoever's furthest behind to first player or to next, whatever, because I'm technically first player, we could place site tokens. But you're limited to the number of site tokens you have. You cannot get them back. So if you place them on the board and they're not useful,
Correct.
then
You just lose them.
You're going to end up losing time. I think you even lose time, or you gain time if you're wrong on the board for that. So I am not placing any site tokens. I don't feel confident enough.
I'm not ready now.
Okay. Now it's important. You do want to get those site tokens on the board because if you're the first to correctly confirm a sighting, you get extra bonus points, and you get points for confirming sighting on the board. So you do want to do it. All right. So then we
You are
are going to
next.
go to me.
You have to
And
pay attention to
I
where you are on the
am-
board because it is not like every other.
Right. So I'm going to place my camera trap, and it's going to cost me 4 times. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. And I'm going to place my camera trap in space 2. So we're going to go camera trap, and we're going to tell it exactly where it's going. Oh, man. Okay. So that was kind of a bummer. I was looking for something a little bit better there.
Okay.
But it's okay.
Did you take this?
we
Is
can
this
roll with
empty?
Oh, that was last turn. I forgot to refill it. I'm sorry.
Is that taken?
That was used.
So,
So
yeah,
we'll just
face down.
face down.
Okay. My turn.
Man. Oh, and I moved into that space I'm into.
Okay.
Hmm.
I am going to camera trap.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to do it in 15.
You know what though? I am pretty sure that I've got that. I'll kind of show you here that I'm pretty positive that is correct. Oh, you just cheated!
I didn't mean to cheat.
Cheater!
Okay, so I moved 4 because I camera trap.
Well, where did you move to? You moved to
I'm
16?
in 16,
You're
yeah.
at 16, you camera trapped there?
Yes, so
All right, 4
gonna
spaces
have
for you.
to-
So 1, 2, 3, and 4. And the expedition leader will now move here, and we get to go to conference number 1. Now, the conference, these are the same information for both players. So we go to the Lost Species Conference, and we go to the first one. And I'm going to read this out loud because Lizzie's reading the same thing. So the Zug's monitor is not southeast of any lorry, and southeast shows... The arrow shows southeast from your orientation to the board, and it's in a straight line. So you want to make a note of that. So it's not southeast of Lori and a straight line. And that's important because that's going to help you be able to figure out where it is, right? All right, so that's good. That's really helpful information, actually. And then, because the expedition leader is still the furthest behind, it will go ahead and take their turn again. And at this point, this is where we will now have the opportunity to place site tokens. And I am going to place sighting tokens here and here.
we're also going to put a...
Would you like to place a
Yes,
site
I will.
token? So you can go 0, 1, or 2 site tokens.
I'm going to place one there.
Okay, and then we take these and we put these over the top of it, which helps us remember when these are going to get confirmed by the expedition leader.
Yes. That's very
Okay.
important to remember to do.
Yes, because when the expedition leader hits the 5, which is right over here, that is when we will confirm those sightings. So you have some time, right? So, like, I might be like, ooh, what's Lizzie trying to find over here? So maybe I'll jump down there and place something. And
Don't you dare.
I mean, you know, it's just,
kidding.
it gives you time to do that, right?
Okay, you
All right.
are behind.
I am behind. I am going into town. Wait, I can't. I don't have my town token back yet.
Uh-huh.
I don't get my town token back till here. Bummer. Bummer City. That's okay. You know what? We'll do some searching. So let me look up some rules here. And the Zug's monitor. Okay, so I'm going to go by boat. So let's survey by boat here. Survey by boat. And we're going to look for the toads. And I am in 2. So we'll go. I'll check those. All right, so 3, 4, 5, 6. And you can see the answer there. Pretty good. And that cost me 2 time. So I am still technically behind.
The worst.
Time management is really important in this, by the way.
But the guy is...
Yeah, the guys.
Technically.
The expedition leader is going to go.
Do you want me to go ahead?
Yeah, so it's going to move here. I get my town token back, which is nice. And then we can place 6. So we can do site tokens. I'm going to do 2 more. 2 more site tokens here. So this one here. And this one here. And I'm going to place the 6 on top of it. I really like how the different site tokens are different. So it's very easy. When you're playing a game where you have to parse a lot of information, and especially in a deduction game, you don't want to have to make your brain work harder on like just the little ins and outs of the games, because we're trying to. I mean, you're being a detective, right? So I really like these icons are very easy. Like I know if I'm grabbing a 6, it's going to come from here. Like it's a triangle, a square, or a little like I don't know. I think that's a really nice touch. I really like that. And then we would confirm 4, but we don't have any 4s on the board. So it's still my turn. I've got my town token back. So where did I put my town token? There it is. So I'm going to move to visit the town. And I'm going to go 1, 2 spaces, place my town token on the board. And I'm going to grab the birders because if I successfully confirm birds, I get an extra victory point for that. And I just so happen to think that I might have found the lorries. I mean, if you look at the,
Shocking how you might...
if you look at that, I mean, yeah, you can just look at it. And then I get to do a research topic, and I'm going to research the toads. Okay, that's great. So 1... Perfect. I like it. All right. Oh, I'm sorry. That cost me 1 time. So, Lizzie, now it's your turn.
Okay. I am going to...
The nerve-wracking part about this game is, like, I don't know how... Like, as the game goes on, right? You don't know how close your opponents are getting to finding it, right? So, like, there's this tension where you're like, how close are they to finding the lost species? Like, okay, great. I see that they're putting site tokens out there. They're getting some victory points, but, like, how close are they to deducing that? And that tension is what really drives this game.
Okay, so I surveyed by foot. I am in 8. Not a great result, but...
You're at 8?
Yeah.
And you went by foot? So that's 3 times.
Yeah.
I'm also going to survey by foot. And we're going to go survey by foot, searching 11, 6, and 5. So I'm going to move here and in 5. And I'm going to search, I'm looking for the toad. Okay.
Did you already move your person?
I did move my person. No, I'm not moving my person here. So 1, 2, 3 times puts me behind you. Okay, so now the expedition leader. We're going into conference number 2. Please gather around, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, what's up, Ellen? Great to see you. Good to see you. Michael, over on YouTube, I'm glad to hear that your labs went well today. I'm glad that that went by quick for you. I hate having blood drawn, so I feel your pain. So let's go to the Lost Species Conference. Number 2. This is going to be a clue about the lost species.
Okay.
So the Zug's monitor is in a terrain, so a terrain being swamp, forest, hills, with 3 or fewer animals total. Okay. Interesting. So, oh, by the way, we know that it's here. Okay. 3 or fewer total. Oh, wow. You know what? The expedition leader is furthest behind, so it's going to take another turn. So that's basically just going to give us back our camera tokens.
Yep. Can I have mine, please?
Yep. And then I'm next. So I am going to place my camera token. So I'm going to do the camera trap, which is going to be 4 time. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. And I'm placing my camera trap token in space 6. I think. Yeah. We're gonna do 6. So let's see what the survey says. Okay. Interesting. All right.
Oh, it's finally my turn.
Oh, yeah, it is your turn for a good bit because I placed my camera trap. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I have to think about these clues right now. No, he's awake.
That's okay.
The baby's awake. Hi, sweetie.
Okay, so I went by foot, so give me 3.
You went by foot?
Yeah.
So 1, 2, and 3. Okay. So I think I found some information here. Don't look at the screen.
Okay, I won't.
So you can see what I've placed here on... I think I found both of those based on information that I had from the last round. So, are you finished with your turn?
I believe so, yes.
So the expedition leader moves. First, we're going to place site tokens, and then they're going to confirm the 5s.
Okay.
So you're first. You may place your site tokens first. Now, if we place the same ones on the same location in the same round, they both count together.
Yes.
I am not, though. I am placing a sighting token here and in my current space. The other thing to note is that you don't have to place your site tokens where you are. They can go anywhere on the board, which is nice. And then we're going to place a number 1 over them. So, wow, you put 2 out there?
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. What are you finding over there? I think it's interesting. I think we went for two different species, and we didn't even really like think about it. We're just like, I'm going for whatever. Now we're going to confirm sightings. So you need to confirm the sightings in the app. So what you do is you come to the app, and you're going to tell it an animal and a type. So we're going to reveal 5 here. And is this a couscous or a python? A couscous.
That is 16.
So hold on, let's confirm it. So site 16 for a couscous is correct. So you would take your sheet and you would circle the area that you found it first. So Lizzie gets 16. I'm just going to mark through it so I remember that. That is correct sighting, which means you found the other 2 couscous. So that is interesting information, which I also like about the site tokens. Like, as those get revealed, you're getting points for them, but you're also giving the table information. Open information. Which is really nice.
You know.
So 1 and 14. I am going to say it's Lori's. So 14, Lori is correct. So I will circle 14. And then is that also, yep, hex 1? Maybe. Oh, I have to confirm sighting. 1, Lori. Also correct. All right, so then I've got 1 and 14. And then we can just return these to the box. Now we've already placed our site tokens. We've also activated them. So now the expedition leader moves up here. We would get town tokens back. So I have my town token on there. What, babe?
Yeah, I was going to say I don't believe I have.
But we also get to place site tokens for 2. I mean, we also get another chance to put site tokens down.
So I can put site tokens out as long as it's not been revealed, correct?
Yeah, as long as it's not been revealed by the expedition leader. So I'm going to place site tokens here and here.
I'm going to place them here and here.
And we're getting what down? This is going to be at 2. So we're putting a 2 here, a 2 here, and a... You can only place...
I put 2
yeah,
out.
you put 2 out. Yeah. Fair. All right. So then we confirm 6. So good job. You got that in there before that got revealed. I'm pretty sure those are correct, but we'll go ahead and go through the motions
pretty
here.
Sure?
That we're going to go with Lori's here. I'm pretty sure that's right. And then 13, again, it should be another Lori. So let's go ahead and see what we got here. And there's the birdies. Birds. Bird's the word. Did we have any others to reveal?
I don't believe so.
No more 6s?
No, because I don't think I put any out there.
All right, perfect. So, Lizzie, you are next because you're furthest behind.
Awesome. Okay, I am going to...
You're taking the most time.
I know.
You're slow. I'm just kidding.
I know, but I'm very precise.
Also true.
Oh, don't blinky.
Are you good? Do you need help?
Yeah, no, I'm good.
I forgot to pull up the rule book, so I have that available. What action are you taking?
I'm doing the camera trap.
So it's going to be 4 time. You can go ahead and move. You got it?
I'm going to go 4 time,
All right,
yeah.
perfect.
And I got to put my token out.
Hi, bud. You doing okay over there?
He's squirmy.
You being a little squirm? We can get you out of there.
We. Yes, we can.
All right, cool. So you've moved your person up. You're still behind, even though you moved 4, right?
I haven't moved.
Oh, you haven't moved your person. Okay.
I moved on the board,
1,
not
2,
on the track.
3, 4. Okay, good. I was gonna say that didn't seem quite right, but you never know. Alrighty, let's go with. Let me look at my data here.
Ooh, your data.
Yep, my data. Okay, so if I do that then, so we know... Oh yeah, I need to write this down here that you found a couscous there. Because the Zed's monitor is not across the mountain from the couscous, so that can automatically eliminate locations. And there's something there.
You eating your blinky?
Okay. And well, and we know that that's not going to be there, and that's not going to be there. And we think those are true. So we know that can't go there. So if so not here, let's just circle this and circle this. So we know I don't have my camera trap. What have I searched so far? I'm gonna go by foot. I'm gonna survey by foot. So let's survey by foot, and I'm currently in 6, so I'm going to search 11 and 10. So, or sorry, I can't do that. I guess I can. 11, 10, ending in 10. And I'm gonna search, see if it's empty.
Okay. Not looking.
That's 3 times. That 1, 2, and 3. So there's 1. Okay. And then it's the expedition leader's turn.
Okay.
So the expedition leader moves here, and we're gonna confirm. Oh, we can place 3. I'm not placing any tokens.
I am going to place.
Dang it, you're gonna place.
What
are you placing? On 11?
Yeah.
Okay. And then we're going to reveal. So
yeah.
1s are going to get revealed. So here and here. So I'm saying there are toads located there. Let's see what the app says. Confirm sightings on 11 and 6. So 11 for a toad. Whoops. Is confirmed. And then confirm sighting on 6 for a toad is also confirmed. So I got both of those as first time. And then you're saying that there are couscous down on 9 and 8. So let's confirm sight here. Couscous on 8 is correct.
Mm-hmm.
And then couscous on 9 is also correct.
Mm-hmm.
All right, there's a lot of information at the table right now. This is where we're getting to the end game here. So I need to. Oh man! I'm gonna go to town.
Okay.
So going to town costs 1 time. So I'm gonna go here, and I'm going to research. Or let me take a town card first. 5 correct signing tokens in the rainforest, which I have 1 in the rainforest. No, 2. I'll take that. That's worth it. If you find the python, that's worth 3 extra points. That's nice.
Ooh, I love that.
Then I'm going to research. So let's research the hills. Okay. So, and then it's your turn, babe.
Okay. Ooh.
Okay, so we knew that information. Or I knew that information anyways, I should say. So we know it's not there. We know it's not there. We also know it's not here.
Okay, so I went by foot. Please put me in 5.
Okay. Yep. I'm doing some thinking right now.
You do that thinking. Oh, man. I really need to find that last animal.
I feel like, yeah, finding the python is going to help a ton.
It's going to give me so much information.
In knowing where's what. And the python specifically says that it's not adjacent to couscous. So, like, obviously, you know that. Oh, what did you do? You surveyed by foot, right?
Yeah, I
so
three.
That's 1, 2, and 3. So it's the expedition leader's turn. We get our town token back, and then we can place 4. I'm not placing anything. Oh, why is this not revealed? Oh, that should have had a 2 on top of it. That's my fault from last turn. And then we're revealing. Wait, we placed 2s here. These should have been revealed earlier, right? Or are they being revealed now? Because they're being revealed here. Oh no, that's not a 2. That was a 3. Sorry. My bad. So then I got my couscous out there. Wait a minute, did these get... Oh, that's right, you can't place the token before it's been... Wait a minute, did I mess that up? Because you can't place site tokens...
If it's already been revealed, you can't place it. But if it's face down, you can. Did you do it after or before?
I feel like I'd done it at the same time. Did I put the wrong token down on top of it?
I don't know.
I think I put the wrong token on top of it because it should be the same one as this here. Because we placed these at the same time.
Okay.
But that doesn't make any sense because this was already revealed. I'm taking these off because I don't think I could have done that. I think I messed that up. I'm just taking them off because that was my fault. But this will get revealed here. You had this 2 down, so you're good there with your lorry, and then this lorry too. You got that. Yeah, I think you can't have site tokens on the board if it's already been revealed. You can't have placed them after the fact. All right, it's my turn. My brain's on overdrive right now, trying to figure out where this lost species is. Okay, I just need to take a minute here because that's good. Okay, so that's good. I can disregard this. I can disregard this. I can disregard this. I can disregard this. This one. Okay, so I'm going to survey by foot for 3 times. So 1, 2, and 3. I'm going to survey areas. I'm going to survey area 12. It's going to cost 3 time for that. Survey area 12 for that. Okay. And Lizzie, it is your turn.
I'm going to survey by foot.
Ooh, man. I'm gonna flip this over. I feel like that would be better if I just flip this over this way.
Okay.
You can kind of see my notes there a little bit better. Oh my goodness. Wait, what did you do?
Flip to 4. Flip to 4.
Oh, go to 4.
By foot.
Okay, by foot. So 3 times. So 1, 2, and 3.
Ooh.
All right, expedition leader time. So whenever the expedition leader gets back to conferences 1 and 2, you can disregard those. You've already read them. Of course, you can go back and reread them if you've forgotten that information.
You're like, man,
but we're not going to do that.
Am I sure? What is this?
I think we're good. So I am next because again I'm furthest back, and I am going to attempt to locate the lost species. So when you attempt to locate the lost species, I have to correctly identify its location and then the contents of 2 adjacent locations.
Are you that close? You think you have it?
I think I do. All right, so I am going to go into the app. Bless you, little boy. Locate the lost species. So then I have to... Okay. So then I need to go here and click where I think it is. And then I have to tap an adjacent area. So I'm going to tap here and tell it what is in that area. Then I have to do it again. And I will tap this and tell it this. And I have to submit my answer. Yes, I did it!
You figured it out.
I did it! Woo! So I found the python. It's in 12.
The python's in 12?
Last turn I found it.
Oh.
Hold on a second.
That's
I think
new
there's stuff.
information.
I don't think I should have said that because I think there's stuff you can do. So the
You
game
for sure
ends.
found
Hold
it?
on. Hold on.
You have to toy.
I found. Well, that's where I think it is, anyways. So first I have to locate the lost species. Advances 5. So I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You are 2 time behind me, so I'm scoring 12 points for that. So I was the first, so I scored 12. And then you are currently 2 time back, so you are going to either gain 6 points or put a report token on the board.
I got a what?
Or put a site token on the board. So you can either take 6 points or place a site token on the board. Now remember that the python's only worth like 5, but you would get the bonus for being first if it's there, so or you can take 6 points.
I'll take 6
You're gonna take 6 points. All right, so go ahead and mark 6 points on your board. Oh my goodness, that was nerve-wracking. So the way I found
to
it.
find it or no?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, you don't get a chance to find it. So final scoring, once the game is ended, no more turns are taken. However, each player gets 1 final opportunity to score points, as long as you're 1 space back on the time track, which you did. You can... Oh, you know what? I didn't tell you where it was. So you technically can locate the lost
I'm 1,
species.
2, 3, so I would get 8 points.
You technically could locate the lost species if you want.
I know.
Is that what you're going to do? So you can report sightings, or you can try to locate the lost species right now. That's what you can do.
Isn't it if I guess where the lost species is, I get points?
You may,
Okay.
in the app, attempt to find the lost species.
Tap where I think it is.
It says, if correct, you score 4 to 12 points based on how far back you are on the time track. So you also have to have the correct information. And this is why if you find a lost species, you don't say where you found it, right? This is important. Very important. Did you find it or no?
No.
Okay, so you would end up scoring no points there. Which is why doing a final report might be better than doing that. And you do not advance your pawn during the final scoring opportunities. So, yeah. Now we reveal animals. After all, so you go ahead and reveal this. So you will get the toad there for points. Not the first, but you'll get the toad point there.
So I will get
So then we're going to go into the app and we're going to tell it in-game reveal all. So we're going to tell it to reveal everything, and you can see there where everything's at. And the lost species was located at number 7.
What?
Yep, it's located in 7.
I went there.
What do you mean you went there?
That's what
You put. Oh, you told the app
I said
7?
locate 7. I put
But did you have the adjacent areas correct though?
yes.
What did you tell it?
Unless the baby distracted me.
Well, what are you telling the? What are you telling?
Oh, it was confirmed. Wait, hang on. You did not.
No, there's nothing there. There's not a toad there. It's empty. That's an empty space.
6?
Yeah, 6 is empty.
You confirmed there's a toad there. Why is yours out?
My bad. It's in 5. The toad's in 5, not 6.
So you did that wrong.
I did not wrong. My bad.
So you.
So you
Are the
can have
reason.
you can have it correct. You did find it in 7. So you would get how many points based on your 2 time back? I
would
placed
get,
it in the wrong. Like when I confirmed it, it's supposed to be in 5.
Back. 1, 2, 3.
3 time gives you how many points? 8 points. So go ahead and give yourself 8 points. My B. I flipped on the wrong square. You were right. You had the same information as me. So how close were you to go in there, though? Were you going to wait to try to find the python?
I was between 7 and 5 for where the lost species was, but that was based on the fact that the toad was in
there. So you knew it was in 7 too. So yeah, you would have gotten there. So then we're going to go ahead and go to the scoring. So final scoring is done based on leader bonuses. So you score a point for every hex where you were the first. So 1, 2, 3, 4 points. Then you're going to score correct sightings. Would you like help? I can.
No, I can.
Okay. Correct sightings. I was able to get 2, 4, 6 points off the lorries. I didn't get any for couscous, so that's kind of a bummer. Toads. I didn't get the python, so that's another bummer. 12 for being first for lost species. And then off these, I get an extra point for lorries. So that's going to be 4 plus correct from the rainforest, another 1, 2 points. So that's going to be a total of 4, 6, and then that's the total. Did you already add yours up?
Yeah.
Uh-oh. I don't know how good I feel about this. What did you end up having?
28.
No, I had 24! The couscous killed me. You got so many points from the couscous.
Yeah, I got 12 off of that.
I got none for python and none for couscous.
Wait, so did you score both toads? Or you scored one toad?
I scored them both because when I placed it out there, when I confirmed it, I put the token on the wrong space, but I put them at 5. Like, look, you can even see where I wrote it in. Like, I have the toad in 5. I just placed the token wrong.
But you circled 6.
What?
You circled that.
Oh.
You found it in 6.
Okay, well, it's in 5.
I don't know.
You still beat me, and that's why being the person to find the lost species...
It's not always advantageous.
Not always, yeah, because...
Depending on how far ahead you are with the other player.
Because here's the thing. I could have waited for the expedition leader to come around to place this python, which would have given me 5 points. You might have beaten me...
If you were the first person to place it.
You might have beaten me to finding lost species at 7.
But then I would have been ahead of you.
But then I would have had an opportunity to also find it,
Yeah.
which would have given me points. So I shouldn't have rushed that. I should have waited. I got too excited. Like when I figured out on the map where it was located, I got so excited because I was like, yes. Yeah, man, such an awesome
This is a fun game, though.
It's so freaking good.
I'm very curious to play it at the next level with less clues.
Oh my goodness. It would play so much differently at the novice, beginner, expert.
I know.
Because you're going to have less information, which means you're, going to be...
The game is going to be a little bit longer because you're going to be... I bet with more players, though, it would be a lot more fun because you'd be like... everyone would be
at like a higher level.
Yeah,
it'd be... because like then you would have more information coming out on the board. But again, it comes back to that tension part of like, how close is everybody? Because... I feel pretty good, but you could also feel good. And like then it's just a race at that point. And this is a double-sided board. So on the other side, there's a map that's more like... Actually, I can probably just show you in the app here. If you look up on the app, there's this board.
Which is a bigger one.
Which is bigger and has less space. So you can't do as much surveying by boat. You actually have to get in and survey by foot inside,
Bless you.
these areas.
I believe it also means that animals might share spaces too.
Yeah, I think there probably will be some maybe. Well, there's still 16 hexes. There's still 16
maybe
hexes,
not
so
then.
I don't think so. But overall,
that would make it super
honestly,
difficult.
this game, we've played this game now four or five times, and I can tell we're getting better at the game than when we play it, because it's a game that rewards practicing repeated plays, because you start to pick up on like, oh, I should do this and then move here, and then using my town token before the expedition leader comes back and gives it back to me. So
making
there's just
sure
some really
you're using
nice...
your camera, but the camera makes you move forward, so it's like such good information if you use it wisely, if you're able to find something. But if you're not, then it's kind of like, oh.
It's so good. I love it. What's up, Isaac? Good to see you. Michelle Lizzie was not robbed. She ended up
I totally was.
I definitely gave her, and that's one thing you'll have to remember. With more players, you can have more brains thinking. But like, I'm also ADHD.
I should have been checking it on my phone as well.
Yeah,
and that would have
you need somebody to keep.
I would have been like,
honest.
no, that's wrong. You would have been like, what? I got it right. And then we could have found that.
But it ended up working out just fine.
I mean, I guess because I got more points, I won, but I did feel a little jilted.
You got it though. Good game. Well played. No, this is great. And so you can find a link to the Kickstarter in the description. Again, if you're a fan of games like Tobago or Cryptid, Search for Planet X, of course. One of the things that I just appreciate about this is Renegade has done such a great job on the app which alleviates a lot of extra overhead.
Yeah, the app is fantastic.
It's so
so easy to use. And if you wanted to just use one app and pass it around the table, you can also do that. There's no reason that everyone has to have the same, or everyone has to have their own phone. So if you wanted to like cut down on everyone being on their phone or something, just use one and pass it around.
That's true. When you get people on your phone, they may. And this is a game where you have to pay attention. Like, this isn't a game where you can just zone out on your turn.
Oh, no, you have to pay attention to where they're going, what they're doing, trying to figure out what they're looking for.
Absolutely.
Where are those tokens coming out before they're flipped? Can you figure out what it is so that you can also get there?
The other thing, too, is that each of the animals, and I don't know if I hit on this earlier in the game or not, but, like, each of them has a different rule.
Yes.
So that's the other thing, too. Like, there's a ton of replayability with depending on what animal you're looking for. So, I mean, this is a home run for Renegade. I mean, this is not only thematically amazing, just with like the real world implications, but the way that they're producing it, and just overall, it's a home run.
Yeah. So I mean, it's on Kickstarter. It's live. It's funded. Definitely go check it out. Back it if this feels like you're kind of
if it sounds like something you're interested in. I mean, that's
a home run from us.
Yeah, double thumbs up. Baby's probably giving thumbs up if you could. Anyways, thank you so much for joining us tonight. We hope you have a great rest of your week, and we'll see you next time.
We'll catch you tomorrow. Bye.
Bye.